guys, I'm Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button, please do subscribe. Thank you very much for your support. It's Sunday morning. The temperature's gone down in the flat, it's 22 degrees, it feels cooler. The sun's still coming out and it's mild for September, I think so anyway. So here I am, up early, on a Sunday morning with nowhere to go, nothing to do really. Today I'm planning to do cleaning up, washing up and mopping the floor, hoovering and tidying up my flat today. That's what I plan to do today. I don't really normally do very much on a Sunday. There's no money. And I don't mean that in a silly way. I mean, I'm not going to the co-op. I'm not going out to the shops. I don't visit family. Family don't visit me. I'm a solitary individual. And I'm a single woman coping by myself. My mother has support from a neighbour. She's got workers going in and out doing her bathroom. My mum is fine. She's a lot older than me. She's 77. She's got a very vibrant, very out loud personality. She tells people what she wants and she's happy as she is. She doesn't need my interference. I did call the police a few days ago to check that she was okay, because I know she likes to be independent and solitary herself. That's probably why I'm like the way I am. And the police went round there, she was fine. She just, the phone had broken. So my mum got Sue to go out and get her a new, I assume, a landline phone. So my mum's got a phone. And her next door neighbour regularly goes in there to check that she's fine. And she's got people with her till about Thursday next week, so I'm not interfering. So she sounds perfectly okay to me. She's phoning me 3 times a day again to tell me how much she loves and cares for me, so that's enough for me. So basically it's just a case of plodding along to the same old tune every single day. I'm not looking for one night stands. I'm not looking to just pick someone up. I want a steady relationship, and if I'm not going to get that, then I'd rather be on my own. And wouldn't it have been silly of me to meet someone up who's just in Rochester for one day and one night? And where would we have gone? I've got no money. I can't pay for his drinks. I'm not. I'm on benefits and I don't get paid till next week. Right. So what did they think was going to happen? That they was going to get me to pay for everything, or what? Because people lie. That guy was obviously not telling the truth. Or if he was, why would he pick me up to just use me for sex and then tell me to go away? Because that's what it would have been. That's what it's all ever been when I've met someone from a dating site. They're not interested in me as a person. They're interested in, well, I'm not being blatantly rude, but you know what I mean. Just to use a woman, or say I've gone out with an older woman, I've shagged her and then dropped her to one side. If I keep doing that to myself, I'm going to feel really rotten and miserable. And I'm not doing that to myself. Some of these younger guys think it's fun to mess around with an older woman and then boast to all their mates they've shagged an older woman. And then you're just a laughing stock and a piece of poop that they play with and take advantage of. And I'm not that person. I don't do that. So obviously you don't meet people, strange people, and go back to hotels with them when you don't know them, because that Tinder case where that woman was cut up and put in a suitcase. No, I'm not doing that. And even if you think what's going on in the world isn't real and it's made up and it's baloney, you still don't put yourself in danger. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to celebrate the birthdate of Jim Henson tonight. He brought us Labyrinth, Sesame Street, Fraggle Rock, and of course, the Muppets. That's worth a trumpet solo from Gonzo at least.
Gonzo. Someone called me Gonzo because of my nose. That was really nice of them. Yes, the Muppets. I was brought up with the Muppets. Love the Muppets and Sesame Street, me. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 8:30 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Sunday the 24th of September.
Alexa, what's the weather like in Rochester?
Right now in Rochester, England, it's 14 degrees Celsius with mostly sunny skies. Today's forecast has intermittent clouds, with a high of 20 degrees and a low of 14 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
The other night I dreamt that I wrote The Hobbit. I must have been Tolkien in my sleep.
Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include Canadian-born American actress, screenwriter, director, and producer of Greek descent Nia Vardalos, Spanish Association football player Oriol Romeu, American actor and singer Ben Platt, American professional wrestling personality Stephanie McMahon, and American director, screenwriter, animator, producer and occasional voice actor Brad Bird.
Right, Alexa, can you sing Happy Birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Right, that's for anybody whose birthday is today. Happy September. The weather is nice and mild, nice for going out somewhere. To go somewhere, to go for a walk, a hike, whatever you feel like doing. Me myself, I'm on my own 24/7 most of 365 days of the year, and different days in a leap year, of course. And I just get on with it. Whatever the mood takes me, I will do. I've obviously got a YouTube channel. I've got TikTok. That keeps me amused and my fans entertained. I love my balloons. When I have got money, I go out and search for balloons in different areas and order them from eBay. And there's some amazing shapes, sizes, colours, never ending, never ending. There's a different balloon somewhere in a different colour and a different shape. I just love them. Started one of my channels in 2009 and I'm still going in 2023. Different channel, but I've been on YouTube since 2009 and I thoroughly enjoy it. I have to disable my comments for obvious reasons because I get a lot of sexual comments, a lot of rude comments. I have to keep the comments disabled. It's not nice to read what someone would like to do to me. So I disabled the comments. One of the first rude comments was in when YouTube first started. That's the phone going. No. No, 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 no. No. I'm not giving in. I'm not bought with with money, I'm afraid. And in 2000 and up to 2008, I had a family and children. And in 2008, it was broken to pieces. And suddenly my mum is the only one in my life. My mother loves and cares for me. She gives me money and I have got no children and no other family. Not having it. I'm a stubborn old boot and maybe I am cutting off my nose to spite my face, but no one controls me with money. And you will see the birthday that I would have if my son, because my son took me to TGI Fridays in Bluewater last year. There is a video on my YouTube of TGI Fridays in Bluewater, the staff singing happy birthday to me because my son asked them to. Now he has moved out of the area and he can't come down and see me this year. Neither can my other son or my daughter, right? So I'm going to have a birthday by myself this year and I'm quite happy to do that. My mum has seen me nearly on and off every week since 2008, except during COVID. My other family hasn't seen me, just my mother and my dad when he was alive. And it's not fair and I'm just putting a stop to it. I am not bribed with money. I haven't got any. My dad left me nanata, nothing. He left it to my mother, right? I don't go up to my mum for money. I've not been to see my mother for nearly 6 weeks now. So it's not me asking for money, is it? Every time I go up there, I feel like it's a big acting set. There's my mum in her funny clothing, like clown trousers, a long cardigan, and you know, I've had enough of it. I've got away from it and I'm not going back to it. Loving and caring for someone is not feeding them with money. It isn't. That's not loving and caring for someone. So, it's Sunday. I never have a roast dinner on a Sunday. I live by myself. I take it that I have no family apart from my mother. And my mother on her own and I have never had a roast dinner together. So I'm going to probably have tuna and pasta or something today, which is healthy. I'm like anybody else going through the cost of living crisis. I make mistakes. I went to the co-op last week. I didn't realise that I was going to fall short of money because I help other people out myself. So basically, at the moment, there is nothing at all, apart from a few coins, which I'm going to save till Wednesday probably. So I'm not going out anywhere today. I'm not going out anywhere tomorrow, and I'm not going out anywhere Tuesday. The money has been coming from my mother. She said to me that I'm going to give you small amounts of money because Dad left thousands of pounds to her. So she said, I'm not going to give you a lot, so I'm going to give you money in bits and pieces. Right? Now it stopped. It stopped. And I want it to stop. I don't want to rely on somebody else. But it's not been my money. So maybe some of my family have seen me go to charity shops and buy clothes and trainers occasionally, not every week. It's not been my money. My mother's been giving me it. Okay? And now she stopped. And when you and this is something else I will say to people. This is something else which you'll find out. If someone keeps giving you money, right, you get used to it. And this is exactly what happened to me and keeps happening, and I've got to put a stop to it and learn to live on my own money. If someone keeps giving you bits of money and you expect it, it's natural, right? So if someone starts giving you £20 a week, £20 a week on a certain day, you get used to it, right? And you get to rely on it. And that's what happened to me. And all of a sudden, when it's taken away or something happens and that money's missing, you can find yourself really fucked up. Like if you've relied on it to pay a bill or you've relied on it for something. Right, so I have decided to cut myself off from it, and I don't want it. Money is the root to all evil. That is the truth. I was going on trains to Chatham. It wasn't my money. My mum was giving me money. And then family think, oh, she's got money. And they keep asking me for money, and my mum's been giving me money, and then it gets taken off of me and given to someone else. What's the point? What's the point? Why was I doing that? What I was going to say is, you know, it's like when I was working, you get, when you've paid your rent, when you've paid your bills, there's hardly anything left over, right? So you get used. We used to do a monthly shop, so get food in the old chest freezer once a month, stock it up, and you run out the last week. You run out of food, toothpaste. Well, that's what's happened to me this week. I've run out of coffee this morning. I've run out of coffee, so I'm going to use tea. You run out of toothpaste, you run out of washing up liquid. The last week before you're due to get your wage packet, you run out of stuff. So I've run out of coffee today. I've got to make sure the cats are fed. They've got plenty of food. I've got cat litter. I've got toilet rolls. And then you start to, you rake around the cupboard and the fridge for the pasta, the rice. Yeah, whatever you can muster for the last few days leading up to when you next get paid. That's normal for everybody, unless you're rich. But I haven't got a load of money, no. My dad left money to my mother. So the taxes weren't paid for by me. My mother was paying for those taxis. My mother was paying for the takeaway. Now perhaps she's got more money to spend, right? She's got more money to spend on herself. And, I don't do anything. I'm not aggressive. I'm not dangerous. I haven't seen my mother for 6 weeks. I haven't been up there, so it's not been me sat in her flat. The police said to me, how long was it since you've seen your mother? I said about 4 or 5 weeks. Since my dad died, my dad didn't give me money, and I think that's the best way. You can't buy people's affection, you can't buy their love, you can't buy somebody. I'm staying well out the way now. Well out the way. I've got 2 birthday cards already that have come in the post. That's absolutely fine with me. A quiet birthday with no guilt that I have to rely on somebody else's money is absolutely fantastic. It does get boring. It gets monotonous. 4 walls, 7 days a week by yourself, but then it's safe. I'm not being, I don't know what you call it when someone keeps giving you money, but I don't want it, not interested. It's going to be tight, it's going to be tough. But it's the electric and the gas. It's awful. You know, my electric actually went off 3 days ago and I had to quickly top it up. And £15 and £15 and £25 every few days to top up your gas and electric, right? You can't afford to bloody eat. You can't. I've got to top up the electric again. And hope and pray it lasts. Please don't go off on my birthday. I pray either the gas and the electric last at least till my birthday, for Christ's sake. Please. The police saying to me, can I get a bus? What with? Yeah, last week they said, can't you go and see your mum and go up on the bus? What with? Jelly beans? Last night, the drunk was about, you know, the drunk with the bald head, the wonky teeth and the blue baseball cap was walking up at Corey's Road underneath my bedroom window at 10 o'clock last night. Fucking bollocks, he said underneath my bedroom window. The drunk from Chatham. He's a really well-known drunk. He's got a blue baseball cap, a great big bald head, wonky teeth, walking up and down Corey's Road. Fucking bollocks underneath my bedroom window last night. Then I get a message from Gary on Flirt Finder after this bald-headed drunk walks up and underneath my window in Corey's Road, Rochester. I get a message from Gary. Would you like to chat? I have not seen anybody, including my son, for nearly 2 months now. No one. I hope they're all happy with that. The liars, the false accusers, the witch hunters, and the extortioners, the blackmailers, I hope they're happy that I'm on my own all the time now. See you later.